Hey, good day, brothers. It's Dwayne Klassen here, and welcome to the Remarkable Man Project. I am so honored that you've joined us. But more than that, I know that there is a direction, there is a calling that's deep within you, that there is something more that wants to bubble up and come to the surface. But it's also asking you to deal with what's going on in your present reality. The Remarkable Man Project is a process to go from where you are currently to becoming the remarkable man you know is within. So, what I wanted to do today is I wanted to share with you a breakdown of that process and also give you a little bit of a preview of what you may experience when you jump on one of our weekly calls. This is sort of the format that we follow, but it also is a deep dive into the Remarkable Man Project process to help you truly become a champion to the women in your life, to be a hero to your children, if you have them, and also to be a brother to each other. Because at the end of the day, we're here to help you, give you the tools, the resources, and the brotherhood to live a remarkable life. And you've heard me say this in videos, you've heard me say this all over this platform, that this world is crazy. It's an upside down clown show, messed up world. And what we're seeing is a huge lack of authentic masculine presence coming from men. We're seeing so many men right now cowering. They've lost their edge, they've lost their mojo. And very few men are pushing back against the system that wants men to be pacified, wants men to be sedated, wants men to just let go of that true, authentic masculine energy. Yeah, they're a hell of a lot more malleable and controllable when they are in their beta energy. All right, so let's get into this format. And I'm going to share my screen with you. And what we have here is our process. So I am going to run you through this. All right. So we have a process, we have a structure. And essentially, what are we here for? Well, we're here to have that structure. This is a go forward environment because typically without structure, things typically fall apart. And I'm a big believer in systems because without systems, brothers, I can be like a golden retriever. Squirrel. Yeah, I could be easily distracted. And so I need structure in my life. I need those systems. And this is why I created the Remarkable Man Project container. We're here to give you the education that you need, the tools and the resources to empower you to truly be remarkable. So keep digging in. Come to the Remarkable Man Project daily for new videos, new insights. And this is also an opportunity for you as well to share what you've come across. Is there a piece of sage, a video, a PDF, something that resonated with you and landed for you that your brothers here in the community could benefit from? Yeah, this is not all about the Dwayne Klassen show. This is about you. It's about the brotherhood. And the more we can support each other with tools and resources, hey, I don't have the answer to everything. And there are some amazing teachers out there. There truly are. And I'm a big fan of most of them. So share. We're here to give you the support because right now there is so much that we have got to be in this container as a support mechanism for one another. Yeah, no matter what you're going through, whatever the challenge is, we want to be able to have this place, your community, that you can go, you know what, I need to unplug. I need to go to the Remarkable Man Project, see what's happening, see what Dwayne's up to, see what my brothers are up to, and plug in. Use these resources time and time again. Come back to them and put a comment in the community. Tell us how you're feeling. Don't do the lone wolf thing. I know it's so easy for so many men to do the lone wolf thing because you think that, oh, I can handle this on my own, or who the fuck's going to care what I am going through? Everybody's got their own shit to deal with. And yes, that's true. Everyone's got a heap of challenges on their shoulders. But here's what's really remarkable about RMP is because when men are vulnerable, and when I say vulnerable, that does not mean weak. Get that out of your head. Being vulnerable is not weak, and it's not passive. It's just a truth. It's just you being real and raw about what's going on with you. And that's the frame we want to envelop the word vulnerable around. So let's get that clear. And we have the community, of course. And this is your global brotherhood. And we're expanding all over the world. So you might have brothers in the UK. You might have brothers in Australia, the US, Brazil, Canada, you name it. And this is why it's important for when you chime in, tell us where you're from. Yeah, let us know. And we're going to try and do our very best to align brothers that are in a geographic region for support. And of course, like I said, this is that accountability container. This is where that structure is, because we know that there is a higher standard that you want to be living by. And this is what the remarkable man within you is calling for. So it's that level of accountability. Your place for personal results is right here. So raise the bar, brothers. Raise the bar. Now, when we have our calls, there is a check-in call or a check-in time. And what we do is say, okay, brothers in the call, what's your name? Where are you from? Are you married, kids? What's going on with you? What do you do? What are you passionate about? And what's the biggest challenge right now? What's holding you back from being a remarkable man? And if you can do that in 60 seconds, perfect. Otherwise, we have to cut you off, depending on how many men are on the call. But this is just how we check in with one another. Just get a feel for how each brother is doing and how we can support one another. All right. Now, what we do is also a takeaway. Every call, there's going to be a value add. So what's a takeaway that you could use in your life right now? Usable tools, usable resources. And today, I want to share with you what the Remarkable Man Project format or process truly is. And what I call this is the 5-step plan to be the champion of your life, to truly being remarkable. And I am using a construction analogy. Yeah. So whenever you are building something, there is a process. And the construction analogy is so great because you've all seen those empty pits around cities where there's going to be a new development going in. And there might even be a placard with the architectural rendering of that project. It might be a tower, going up 30, 40, 50 floors. But the truth is, every project goes through a process. So it goes through the plan. There's that planning phase, dealing with the city, dealing with all the regulations, getting all the tickets, getting all the approvals done. And, there's the plan. This is what the architects are doing. They plan it out with every detail. And they may even put in a model so you can get an architectural rendering to see what it's going to look like, kind of, get the imagination going. And then we have the dig. Yeah. So we're going to dig in to who you truly are. We're going to dig in to, some of the challenges of what's blocking you to being the remarkable man. And the higher you want to go, the bigger you want to play in this world, the deeper that pit has to be. It truly is. And in order for those pieces to go in there, you got to go deep if you want to go high. And then we do have the pit. And this is where you're going to discover some uncomfortable truths about yourself. We go into what's the stories, the dramas that are holding you back. You know, what is the program? What are those wounds that are preventing you from truly moving forward? And once that's done, we now have what we can deal with in regards to putting in the foundation, that first slab, putting in the columns. In any project in construction, the longest term of a build is in the foundation. It's got to be fortified. This is where the HVAC goes. This is where the parking lot goes. There's a lot that has to go into building this structure, and the foundation has to be sound. They measure concrete in integrity. How much integrity does this concrete have to hold it up? How much rebar has to go into these columns in order to go super high? Because it all has a formula. The same concrete that goes in a sidewalk is not the same concrete that goes into footings and piles for a tower. It just isn't. It has to have a deep level of integrity to be able to support what's going above. And then we have the build. And this is now you truly digging into going forward as a remarkable man. Now, what does this look like? And it becomes you doing the reps. Every floor as we go up is you doing the reps. It's you doing the nitty gritty. It's you doing that passion-filled process to being remarkable. What does that look like? What does your daily look like? And you know, in construction, that if a tower is going up, once it gets back past the lobby level, it gets to level 1, level 2, level 3, all of a sudden, almost every week, there's a new floor. It's because they can just copy and, you know, next. And it's formulaic as well. You can see these platforms moving from one floor to the other. It's all systematized to build the structure as fast and as efficiently as possible. So this is the process, gentlemen, of you becoming a remarkable man. And you've got to start with the plan. You've got to really get granular with what it's going to look like for you. And once you have that plan, then we've got to reverse engineer how we start today. All right. So we also have our remarkable man of the week, or, you know, based on the leaderboard, and then we have time for the remarkable manswers. So if you got a question, we've got the answers, and this is your time to put out that question. But here's something else that happens. By you being real and raw and what's going on with you, you give permission for the other men to do the same. But it's not about me giving you the answers. No, it's about the brothers giving you the answers, their experience. Maybe it's exactly the same, or they go, you know what? I feel you, brother. It's exactly what I went through a few years ago. And this is what I did. This is what helped me go through that specific issue. And now you start a very real, organic conversation. Yeah. And it's quite powerful. And then we have what our declarations are. What are you going to do in the next week, the next 2 weeks, to truly be remarkable in your life? Because if you're not declaring it, then, you know, it just becomes a nebulous thought, a good idea, a good thought. No, it's about accountability. It's about you saying, this is what I'm doing. And then in that next week or the next 2 weeks, you're going to say or give us an update on how it went. How did you implement that thing? How did you change or become something more remarkable than you were before? And so this is it. What are you committed to letting go of? Declare it. And then what kind of man are you committed to becoming? Declare it. Write it down, put it in your journal. Write it down or put it in the comment section. Let the brothers know that, hey, man, this is what I committed to on the call. This is what I committed to doing this week, and I'm on it. That way you can get the support of the brothers behind you. And I want to leave you with this. And I encourage you to write this down in your journal, on sticky notes or whatever. Put it wherever you can see it. What would a remarkable man do in this situation? So no matter what you're going through, whatever the challenge is, what would a remarkable man do in this situation? And then you embody the remarkable man. Yeah, who is he? And access a higher power. Access the man that's going to get it done. Because it's you, brother. It is you. It truly is. This is our time, my friends. This is truly our time. And it's our time to break free. And it's our time to be remarkable. Yeah. So this is my invite to you. Oh, my head got really big. I'm going to see if I can. There we go. Gentlemen, I hope this is of value to you. I want you to really see where this can take you and the value that the Remarkable Man Project brings, because this is just the beginning. And you have got a mission, you've got a purpose, and you've got a passion. And time for change is now. And here at the Remarkable Man Project, we want to be a catalyst for that change. All right, that's what I got for you today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to yourself. And remember, you're not alone on the journey. At the Remarkable Man Project, we've got your back. We'll see you in the comments. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.